Okay, so Joelle, how about we start with just a few words about you, where you are, what you do, just a little bit about yourself.
Yes. Well, first of all, I am Joel McLeod. I am 28,
Yeah,
still a baby, still in my
you're a baby,
youth.
totally baby.
Yeah. And I'm from Manchester in the UK, and I'm a PGI consultant, the same as you. So I'm a mindset coach, helping people change lives like you.
Yes, yes, yes to that, right? Changing lives. No
Mhm.
better job to have than changing lives and helping people up level. Wonderful. So Joelle, tell us what was going on for you when you met me. So Joelle is actually close to graduation from Millionaire Mastermind. So this is a little different. Most of you guys have heard so far about thinking into results. Now we're talking about Millionaire Mastermind. So Joelle, what was going on for you when you joined me, when you met me for the first time, and what inspired you to join our Millionaire Mastermind?
Not much was going on. If not much, a lot of frustration. Um, as you know, I've been a consultant for about 13 months, and when I first started, I think I was doing really well just because of enthusiasm, right?
Yeah.
And then kind of the self-image kind of caught up and said, this is not you. So I had a few months where it was quite stale, wasn't enrolling anybody. And I decided to join one of your masterclasses. I thought, let me see what she's doing because she's doing amazing. Let me see what she's doing. And I remember speaking to Z, and Z was like, actually, ever not just has thinking into results, but she also has Millionaire Mastermind. And I was stuck. So I thought I need to have a call with you, and we had that call, and it was it's been on the up from there, You've taught me so much.
Rest
I'm
is
so
history.
thankful. It's been
The rest
incredible.
is history. We are making history here. Love
Hmm.
that. And Joelle, do you want to share a little bit because you were not new to entrepreneurship. You had businesses before.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your previous business because you were very successful in that business already, right?
Yeah, so I got into this material, the universal laws, law of attraction and all of that good stuff. And through that I built an online fitness company. And
Yeah.
I believe I done it for around maybe about 9 months.
Yeah.
And I think my best month was like £18,000 in a month. And that was really good because prior to that I was a model and the most I ever earned in a year was 15,000. So I kind of built it through that. And then decided that I love this material so much I'm gonna go and teach it. So that's how I got in contact with PGI.
Yeah. And you literally like moved. You jumped ships, didn't you? Like you moved from one business into another. Yeah. This is what
Yeah.
I love about Joel. Joel does not do transition. He's like, I'm full on. I'm just gonna do it, play full out. So Joel, let's hear some of the biggest wins so far. I mean, you are a different human being, different version of Joel today than you were 5 months ago. Yes, 5 months ago.
Yeah. Hmm.
So tell us what's happened,
Wins.
what's changed for you.
Well, I'm enrolling clients left, right, and center. That's the biggest.
Yes.
That's the biggest, and it also doesn't feel like wow. It feels really normal. So
Yeah.
that's been incredible. And January was my best month, which is contractually 35K, which was incredible.
Love
So
that.
yeah, huge wins. And I think one of my biggest wins, and I always tell you this, and tell you how grateful I am. It's just
Yeah.
being in that feeling of having like that has been the game changer for me because I kind of came kind of a similar background to you where it was all action. And then you get to a point where you're like, wow, it's not my actions, it's my vibration, and it's the feeling of having what it is that you desire. And
Yeah.
every time I speak to you, I just see that. I'm like, wow, she just milks that feeling. And, I'm a great mentee. I just follow not just what you say, but what you do as well.
Yes, like literally, we met in London for like just dinner, and
Hmm.
Joel asked me a couple of questions, and he spotted something that I do in with my mind, and that was actually milking the feeling of wealth, right? So, when I mean, not just when I spend time in luxurious environments, but in general, it's like milking the feeling of having money. And off he went, and basically, ever since, he's milking the feeling of having money. And how does that work for you, Joel?
Incredible.
Yeah.
Well, before I started the mentorship, I was never really traveling, right?
Yes,
And
tell
then
us about that. Yes.
I kind of got this idea in my head that, hold on, if I pay to go somewhere and I milk the feeling,
Yeah.
not only do I get to experience a great place, but I also attract more because I feel wealthy. So I started getting fixated with that idea. So in the past, probably past 8 weeks, I've been to the Caribbean, all on my own as well. Monaco, Nice, done like the French Riviera, Cannes, came to see you in Marbella. Next
Yes.
Monday, go to France, and then I go to Dubai. So I'm just like, wow, I get to do this, and because I feel good,
Mm,
all I can attract to me is good. So I think the main thing I picked up off you is the feeling side of it,
I love
for
that.
sure.
And that's 8 weeks.
Yeah, in 8 weeks, yeah, I've been all
All these
over.
destination, like it's like you're just living by traveling, right? Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. So good. And so Joelle, so much has changed on the outside. This is phenomenal results. I mean, yeah, you went from not making sales to 35K month and making sales while you travel the world and while you it's just really, really amazing to watch. And what do you feel is the biggest difference within you? How are you different versus Joelle, who started this mentorship?
Feel like I have everything. It's
Yes.
weird. Like when I used to spend hours. I told you, like if I visualize before bed, I end up like doing it for like 2 hours. And now I do none of that because I don't feel like I have to, because I
Yeah.
feel like I already have it. So I don't have to visualize driving the car or sitting in the house for hours because it just feels like it's done. So the
Yes.
really good thing about this feeling, once you feel like you have it, you're not in the rush for the result
Yeah.
because you're not really after the result. You know, I'm not after £100,000 a month. I'm after the feeling
Yeah.
that the £100,000 a month brings with it, and I already have that feeling. So
Yeah.
there's no rush where beforehand I was, sitting at my laptop sending 50 messages a day, like just loads of action. But
Yeah.
now I realize like I might work 2 hours a day. Like maximum I will work is 4 hours a day. Fair enough, a little bit more if I've got sales calls and stuff like that. But I'm not taking action from desperation. I'm
Mm,
taking action just from having, and I'm just turning up just to give and just to be me. And when I run my master classes
yeah.
now, I mean, I had one yesterday. It's just like the belief within me is just completely different, and people feel that.
Love that. The energy sells, right? I mean, you come from a place of being action taker and doer.
Hmm.
And what we really did is change your energetics, right? Your mindset, your energetics is everything. And also within mindset, you can be working hard or working effectively. So what
Yeah,
you said just a minute ago, spending hours visualizing, I think that's hard work. And we
me
can
too.
do things a lot quicker and a lot more effectively. Brilliant. Now, what are some of the favorite parts of Millionaire Mastermind that have helped you up level so much? What did you enjoy the most, or what did you find most valuable?
Again, the
Hmm.
feeling part, like the calls are incredible, and also it's just being in the vicinity, right? Like
Yeah,
we're very susceptible to the moods of people around us, and I've always been big on that. Like if you're a family member and you're negative, love you to bits, but we ain't gonna be around each other every day, right? And for you to be in the position with your results that I want to be within my results,
yeah,
even just that 1 hour a week with you, just being in that vicinity,
yeah,
you might not necessarily notice it, but your subconscious mind feels it, right? And what I was going to say as well is when we was talking about you helped me change my energy. Like
yeah.
when we think about it, compared to in November, I
Mhm.
was doing like 6 goal achieving activities a day, right? And now I make a lot more. I'm a lot happier, which is just blatant just within my energy. And I do like 2 goal achieving activities a day.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if anything, the action has actually got less, you
yes.
know?
But
So
it's
I
effective.
yeah, I'd just say proximity, really, ever.
Yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah.
proximity
And
and being in your energy.
I totally relate to that. You know, Bob said, I interviewed him like, what is the quickest path to 6 and 7 figures? And he says, find somebody that's doing what you want to do. And they proved by their results and their clients' results that they know how to teach it. follow it to the T, which is exactly what you do. And I remember Joelle visited us like literally 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, or a week
Yeah,
ago.
a week
A week
ago.
ago,
Yeah.
yeah, it was just like literally very recent. And I pick up things from you. It's like, you pick up things from me and then you milk them and you use them. And then I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's a great
Yeah,
reminder. I
it's so
love
good.
that. So good. So, Joelle, we have participants here who might be thinking, okay, well, so Millionaire Mastermind, by the way, is designed for clients who have already made 10,000 per month in the past
Hmm.
or currently or more, and you want to be growing to 50 or 100,000 per month, or even to your second million. What would you say to participants that are watching? Why would you recommend doing Millionaire Mastermind?
Because of the results that you get through it. And not only do I attract more clients and I make more money, but I'm a lot happier,
Yeah.
you know. And there has been some things in the outside world that some people it would break some people, and you see me just be able to handle these situations great. And that's personally because you've been in my life also. So
Mm,
I would recommend making the decision, right? And
yeah.
everyone that makes the decision is probably going to be petrified making the decision. I wasn't like, oh, I feel so calm about doing it. The terror barrier comes up. I've never invested that much in a mentorship before. So
Yeah.
then the terror barrier comes up. But once we know, okay, I'm scared because on
Mhm.
a subconscious level, I've never been there before, but I'm excited because it's what I really want to do. Then
Yeah.
we can take action in spite of that fear.
Yeah.
I think that's very important. And, I didn't have the money.
Yeah.
I
Didn't.
took out, no, I
Yeah, I
took out a
didn't ask
loan.
you about the moment of making decisions. What was going on through your head and how did you get over it? Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I got over it because I've read the chapter on decision from Think and Grow Rich so
Yeah.
much. So I know it's very easy to let the paradigm kick in and say, well, I want to do it, but I've not got the money, or I want to do it, but maybe I'll wait until the kids are older or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And the only prerequisite to making a decision is, do I want to do it?
Yeah.
And then anything that says, yeah, I want to do it, but anything that comes after but is the circumstance.
Yeah.
And I always go over that quote, and this is something that I do on my calls when I'm enrolling people. If someone tells me they're interested, I'm like, you're in a very dangerous place right now.
Yeah.
You know, Dr. Kenneth Blanchard, he says there's a difference between being interested in creating the life that we want and being committed, because when we're interested, we're going to do what's convenient, but when we're committed, we do whatever it takes and we accept only results and not excuses. So I was all in.
Yeah.
No idea how I was going to get the money, but I knew I was going to get the money. And
You
when I
got it
first
in
looked,
24 hours or something.
yeah, and when
Yeah.
I first rang my friends, can you lend me this? They're like, well, maybe you want to think about this decision. I've already thought about the decision and I made my mind up before I called you. There is no talking me
Yeah.
out of it. No, I don't have that type of money. So I looked into a loan, or you need a guarantor. Ring my friends back again. Can you be my guarantor? No, but maybe we should meet up and just see if there's another way around this. Brother, I've already made my decision. Are you going to be the guarantor or not, right? Because I understand the power of decisions. I
Yeah.
make the decision and then I tell people about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not with my ex-partner no more, but there was no way I was going to tell her or ask her, because they all love us, but everyone's got an opinion, right? And they don't know what my heart desires. So finally, I ended up getting the loan anyway. Because when you want to make a decision, the money always comes. That's what I love.
Without the guarantor?
Without the guarantor, I went onto my personal online banking app. I thought,
Yeah.
okay, put in the loan, and it just went ping into my account. And I was like, wow, the universe is incredible.
But see, this is
I
so beautiful to watch the outside, but it's the thinking process that created that. You made
knew I was on it.
Yeah, you made a committed decision, and it was like there was nothing that would take you out. And because of that committed decision and your persistence, universe made way. That's always how it happens. And I love this. When I was enrolling with Bob, I also didn't have the money. I went to three different banks. The consultant at that time said to me, you don't need the money to make a decision. You just need to make a decision. And when you make a decision, everything, you can organize everything that you need to organize. That's so powerful, Joelle. Thank you so much for this. And if
My
you guys
pleasure.
are interested in Millionaire Mastermind, we are actually starting another round at the end of this month. What I would encourage you to do is contact your success advisor, and they will connect you with me with regards to a conversation. This is a very elite program, and we have to be a vibrational match to do this together. So, and it's so amazing, right? I mean, also masterminding with other six-figure earners that want to go to multi-seven figures or seven figures. It's pretty
Hmm.
cool. Traveling the world, making money, amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much as well. I'm always
Thank
grateful
you.
for you. Thank you.